spent in this year alone £4.2 billion on the war in Afghanistan. That is 100 times what was being spent on the war in 2003. And yet they tell us we can't look after the pensioners, we can't look after the homeless, we can't look after the sick and the poorest people. What kind of society brings us war but won't bring us welfare?
And we have a message to David Cameron and to his Liberal Democrat friends. We say to you, do not dare to tell us that there is no money for public services. Do not dare to tell us there's no money for public sector workers. We want the £11 billion spent on the war in Afghanistan to go to things which we need in this country. Bring the home.
That this war is economically unsustainable, militarily unwinnable, and politically criminal, and therefore we should get
I find it absolutely disgusting that the emotions of all of us, and we all have tragic emotions, when you see young soldiers with limbs off or arms off in wheelchairs. Of course I feel for the families, and somebody here today, I feel deeply for the families, but the media is using it to stop us asking the question, why are they there? That's the question.
This war for Britain and the USA is already lost, in spite of both countries telling us the opposite. Yet the cowardly and spineless people who got us into this slaughter in the first place intend to send young soldiers to a painful and frightening death, right up until 2014. It defies belief.
What are your very worst fears in terms of British, not US, legal responsibility? This is what I would have said. We will kill thousands of innocent Iraqi civilians, including women, by indiscriminate attacks. We will use cluster munitions in urban areas, killing innocent civilians. We will use depleted uranium shells. We will destroy the Iraqi infrastructure and despoil the rich, historic culture of Mesopotamia.
Now this talk of an exit strategy is clearly a sham. They're stating that their aim is to withdraw combat troops, now note that word, combat troops, by the end of 2014. Even if they achieve that, that period from now till then will be as long as the First World War. And last week, the Chief of the Defence Staff, David Richards, let the cat out of the bag. He said we will need to stay in Afghanistan for 30 to 40 years. That would turn a colonial war into an indefinite colonial occupation, and that would be a poisonous and toxic threat to us all.